حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters. Just to remind you, brothers and sisters, for the study of book 3, the help of Hallu Tamarin is extremely important. So always refer sometimes. If you are confused and if you cannot find the answers, refer to Hallu Tamarin of book 3. You will notice this from this lesson, that how helpful Hallu Tamarin becomes, in order to understand it correctly, the concept, and in order to write correctly the answers, Yesterday we went through the Damair, brothers and sisters. The new thing that we are learning here is Damirun Nasbi Al-Munfasil, which is Iyahu, Iyahuma, okay. And then we were trying to understand that there are certain conditions. If those conditions are present, then that Damir has to be used, no other Damir. And so what are those conditions? We remember that if it is from the same category of, or same class, if the two pronouns are coming as a mafulun bihi from the same category, which is, how many categories are there? 3. What is it? Damir ghaib, huwa huma hum, damir mukhatab, anta antum antum, and then damir mutakallim. So these are 3 categories. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So if the damir, 2 of them come together from the same category, then one will be the normal and the second will be munfasil. In other words, the one will be muttasil, the one damir will be muttasil, and the second damir will be munfasil. Are you with me? You have to understand this. Then, if a damir muttasil comes, followed by harfu atfin, then the next damir, which is ma'tufun ala, what is before that, has to be munfasil. After harfu atfin. After harfu atfin. Inshallah, we'll practice. Everything is mentioned in the key. Do not get confused with key for book 3 and hallo tamari. 2 separate things. Then the third thing we studied, that it will come after illa. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? La na'budu illa iyahu. Okay. Then the fourth thing we studied, that normally the mafulun bihi comes after the fi'al. But if the mafulun bihi precedes the fi'al, if the mafulun bihi precedes the fi'al, comes before it, then it has to be munfasil. Iyaka na'budu. We can say na'buduka. Now we want to bring that ka, which is muttasil, into front. There is no way ka can come. But when we join ka with iya, then it can come in the front. Iyaka na'budu. And then there was one more thing which I said, it's a hard chickpeas, and I didn't do it yesterday, but today, inshallah, we will try to understand that. And that is, when there is a masdar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? When there is a masdar and there is a maf'ulun bihi for the masdar. Now this is absolutely, totally a new concept. We are used to having maf'ulun bihi coming after verb. Now, in our advanced studies, we will come to learn that there can be a maf'ulun bihi for the masdar. It's all in the Quran. And then, I also said, since we are doing that, I will give you a little hint of a maf'ulun bihi coming for ismu fa'il. And maf'ulun bihi can come for ismul maf'ul. These are totally new things for us. But all these examples are present in the Quran. So inshallah, when we study and we refer to Quran, things will become more clear. Mind you, still the most frequent maf'ulun bihi will be after the verb. But sometimes it can come, maf'ulun bihi can come for masdar. And maf'ulun bihi can come for ism fa'il. And maf'ulun bihi can come for ism maf'ul. I want you to go to page number. We start after the exercise, We go to section 2. 232. Page number 232. That is in the new book. But since I have a very old book with me, my pages are different, Are you with me? Number 2. Ad-damiru imma muttasilun wa imma munfasilun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Page number 232. Section 2. فالضمير المنفصل ما يبدأ به في النطق. What is nutki, brother? Speech. Talk. Okay. What? You start with your speech. That damir will be munfasil. Example, brothers and sisters. Huwa huma hum. Ana muslimun. Okay. Then there's another condition. وَيَكَعُ بَعْدَ إِلَّا. What is the meaning of yaka'u? What is the verb? Waka'a. Al-misal al-wawi. What is the meaning of waka? It has got many meanings: to fall down, or also to occur, to happen. It occurs ba'da illa. Okay. Ma fahimat darsa illa anta. Now anta is munfasil, but it came after illa. Either it will come in the beginning or it will come after illa. Now that was, brothers and sisters, damir rafa. Now if it is damir nasab, then it is like iyaka ra'aytu. So iyaka is independent, comes in the beginning. Again, ma ra'aytu illa iyaka. So again the damir came, munfasil, came after illa. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Number 3, brothers and sisters, iyaka ra'aytu. Why it is iyaka used and not ka? Because it came before the verb. You can remember that. Fine. And after illa, iyaka came. So iyaka is still mafulun bi for ra'aytu. But if you use illa, then you cannot use ka alone. It has to be iyaka. These are very simple rules, brothers and sisters. Very, very simple rules. In fact, you will enjoy studying this lesson very much. And it will give us a lot of information which will help us to understand Quran even better, inshallah. وَضَمِيرُ الْمُتَّصِلِ مَا لَا. Ma la. Ma is allazi. La yabda'u bihi fin nutki. It does not come in the beginning. Wala yakawu ba'da illa. It cannot come after illa. The damir muttasil cannot come in the beginning. It cannot come after illa. Katta'i wal ha'i fi ra'ituhu. See, tu has come afterwards. And who has come afterwards. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What is tu here? File, but damir. It's damir. Is it marfu? Yes. But it came afterwards. It has to be joined. It has to be connected. And what is who? Mafulun bihi. But it has to be connected. Fine. Now, next one, brother, we all know it. Dhama'irul Rafi al-Munfasila. This we studied in book 1 with a little song. Huwa huma hum. Huwa huma hum. Hiya huma hunna. Huwa huma hum. Hiya huma hunna. Anta yantum ma yantum. Anta yantum ma yantum. Anti yantum ma yantunna. Anti yantum ma yantunna. Ana nahnu. Ana nahnu, huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna. Fine, brothers and sisters. Now comes very important thing. Please pay attention. You already know it. It's an excellent revision for us. We are still talking about now Damair, Rafi, Al-Muttasila, connected, attached. Here are the details, brother. Look at it carefully. Tawfaili, Al-Mutaharrak, Mutaharrik. It means it will have a vowel sign on it. Ta'ul fa'ili al-mutaharrikatu. Now, kama fi, zahabtu, zahabti, and zahabta. So these, ta, ti, tu, these are all muttasil, and at the same time they are marfu. Fine. Now it is zahabtuma. In the beginning of the course, we used to say, take tuma as a file for the sake of simplicity. Are you with me? But today we must decide and understand what is tuma. Tu is the file. Where is the file? Tu. And what is this ma doing here? Ma is alamatu tasniya. What is it? Alamatu tasniya. It tells us that it is dual. Got the idea? So if I say zahabtu, where is the file? Tu. If I say zahabtuma, where is the file? Tu. Not the tuma. What is ma then? It is a sign of musanna. What is it? What will you say? Alamatu tasniyati. Maybe I should write it. Got the idea, brother? What is that? That is ma. In tuma. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Okay, now we come to next one, brothers and sisters. Zahabtum. Where is the file? Tu. And this is what does it mean? Alamatu jama. Will you be able to write it? Alamatu jama? Very good. And zahabtunna. Where is the file? Tu. Highlight it, brothers and sisters. Highlight it. Only tu. And then what is this noon doing here? It is alamatu jama, but muannas. Alamatu jama'i al-muannasi. Got the idea? No, this is in detail we are learning. Okay, very good, brother. Aliful ithnaini. Kama fi zahaba. Zahaba is madi, brother. So where is the file? Alif. But this is damir. What is it? Damir, brothers and sisters. Okay, and it is marfu. So what will you say? Adamiru raf'i muttasil. But now we are really going deeper. And then zahabta, again the alif is your fa'il, it is your damir, and it is damiru raf'i al-muttasil. Yazhabani, same thing. Where is the fa'il? Alif, which is, we call it alifu musanna. Okay, and that is your fa'il, but what is it? Damir raf'i al-muttasil. Tazabani, got the idea? And then izhaba. What is izhaba? Amar. Fi'lu amrin. So what is this alif? That is your file. Huh? That is your file. So, brother and sister, it is your damir rafi al-muttasil. Got the idea? Very good. Wa'ul jama'ati. Kama fi zahabu, yazhabuna, and idhabu. Tadhabuna is not mentioned, but we know it. But what is idhabu? Amar. So where is the file? Wow. And what is that wow? It's a damir. Damir muttasil. It's damirul rafi. Yaw mukhatabi. Okay. Tazabina. See? So that is the same thing. It is your file. It is your damirul rafi al-muttasil. Izhabi. What is izhabi? Amar. Again the file is damir muttasil, but it is marfu. You know, I'm sure every one of us understands, because we have been doing this for the past few months, so you should be very strong. Nunu niswati kama fi zahabna, yadhabna, izhabna. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. So these are all damirul raf al-muttasil. Na kama fi zahabna. So that na is your file, it is a damir, it's a muttasil, and it is marfu. Fine. Damairu nasbi al-munfasila. Brother, we did yesterday, okay? Yahu, yahuma. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You got to memorize it now. It's very easy. If you follow the song and hum it, inshallah, you will have no problem. I'll do one more time, brothers and sisters. Yahu, yahuma, yahum. Yaha, yahuma, yahunna. Iyaka, iyakuma, iyakum. Iyaki, iyakuma, iyakunna. Iyaya, iyana. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, Damairun Nasbi al-Muttasila. Very beautiful example Dr. Sahib has given. Sa'alahu, sa'alahuma. So you are using the verb he asked. He asked her, he asked two of them, he asked them, he asked you. Are you with me? And finally, sa'alani, he asked me, and then sa'alana, he asked us. So it's very simple, inshallah. Then Dr. Sahib is mentioning Damirun Nasbil Muttasil Lil Mutakallim Ya Fakat Amma Nunu Fayuta Bihi Li Vikayati. It is brought for protection. Ma Qablaha Min Kasri. Okay? It is brought down to protect the word from getting it a kasra. The noon gets the kasra. Okay, brothers and sisters, Vatusamma, and it is called Noon Vikaya. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Damair jar. La ta'ati illa muttasilan. It does not come except as attached. Muttasil. That's it. And you know. Rabbuhu, Rabbuhuma, Kitabuhu, Kitabuhuma, Dinuhu, Dinuhuma, Baituhu, Baituhuma, like that, brothers and sisters. And also, Minhu, Minhuma, Lahu, Lahuma, Laka, Lakuma, Laki, Li, Lana, all these are Damair, Jar, Al-Muttasila. Fine, brothers and sisters. Now comes number 3. Now this is where we have to pay little more attention, brothers and sisters. Yutabi damirun nasb munfasila. Munfasila. Okay. When is it brought? When do you bring that? إِذَا كَانَ مَفُولًا بِهِ, it will come, it is brought. Okay. إِذَا كَانَ, if it is مَفُولٌ بِهِ وَتَقَدَّمَ عَلَى فِعْلِهِ, and it precedes the verb, its verb. It precedes its verb. Now, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ. Fine. إِذْ, when asluhu na'budu ka. Here is whether something that you will have to pay attention. إِذَا وَكَى مَفْعُولًا لِمَصْدَرٍ. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? If it occurs as a maf'ulun bihi for the masdar, mudafin ila fa'ilihi, are you with me? Mudafin ila fa'ilihi. Now that masdar is mudaf, and then that fa'il is mudaf ilayhi. Now this is a hard chickpea, but inshallah, if we ponder over it and think about it, you will be able to understand it. Nahwa ziyaratul mudiri iyana. Brothers and sisters, tell me, ziyaratu mudiri. Mudaf ilayhi. Mudaf. What is ziyaratu? Masdar. And al-mudiri is mudaf ilayhi. Okay? The mudir is mudaf ilayhi, but actually it is the fa'il. And masdar is the mudaf. How do I understand this? Sounds complicated. But inshallah, if we break it down, okay, then you will understand. Now remember, as you will study Quran constantly, inshallah, consistently, inshallah, and you will be reading more books in Arabic, you will come across these situations. I do not expect that you will be able to do each and every sentence that will come in front of you that way. But slowly and slowly you will be. You will master it, inshallah. Let us see the example, and then we break it down. Okay? Fine, brothers and sisters. I'm going to write down. First, brothers and sisters, you have to understand that damir nasb munfasil is maf'ulun bihi for masdar. Now, and the masdar is the mudaf, and then the fa'il of the verb is mudaf ilayhi. I don't see as a fa'il here. But if I say like this, now what alamat shall I give? Yazuruna al-mudi. Ru has to be ru. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yazuruna al-mudiru. Is it mudiru file? Now change yazuru into mastar. What is the mastar of zara yazuru? Ziyarat. So it became ziyaratul mudiri. Are you with me? This became ziyaratu al mudiri. And then na came out as a munfasil. Iyana. Again I repeat, brothers and sisters, Ziyaratul Mudiri, Mudiri is Mudaf ilayhi. And the mastar is Mudaf, okay. But actually the Mudaf ilayhi is the fa'il. If you change the mastar back, so I repeat again, brothers and sisters, Ziyaratul Mudiri. The mastar is Mudaf and Mudaf ilayhi is Mudir, but that Mudir is actually the fa'il of the verb. Which verb? If you take the mastar and change into verb, then Mudir is the fa'il. Example, Yazuru na al-mudiru. You can also say, if you want to, Yazurul mudiru iyana, if you want to, but the better will be Yazuruna al-mudiru. So what is al-mudir? Fa'il. But when you change Yazuru into Ziyara, then it became Ziyaratul Mudiri, Iyana, the visit of the Mudir to us. Got the idea? That is what is the meaning of this sentence, brother. There is another sentence coming. And what is that, brother? Darbuka iyaya ashaddu min darbi iyaka. Brothers and sisters, this is another tough thing. But as I said to you, you may not be able to change the mastar into verb quickly, but don't worry, understanding is extremely important. So what is it now, brothers and sisters? Darbuka iyaya. Are you with me? Darbuka iyaya. Now I am changing. What is it? Darabtani. You hit me. So darbuka iyaya means you're hitting me. Darabtani, you hit me. And then what will you say? Ashaddu was more severe. Then you will say min. And then you will say min. And again you will here put ma, which will be mimma. Now this ma is masdariya, brother and sisters, but I am not going in detail. Min ma. Got the idea? Write it down, brothers and sisters. Darabtani when you will say darabtani, then you will change ashaddu into ashadda. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Mimma darabtuka. I'm only pointing your attention to this now. Darbuka. What is darbuka, brothers and sisters? Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Sahi? Now, if I tell you ka is the fa'il, you will say ka is the fa'il? Huh? How? We change that. Darbuka iyaya, we change that to darabtani. So that ka change into ta. Huh? Are you with me? Okay, fine. Please try to read it a few times. Inshallah, you'll understand. Okay? Since we have to understand some concepts, will take a little longer to sink in our mind, but eventually it will sink. When you will see more examples like this, brother, what will you say? I know it. It is the masdar, and it has mafulun bihi. You will say there is a mafulun bihi for masdar. Okay. I'm now sidetracking you, brothers and sisters. I'm sidetracking you now. I said to you, there can be a mafulun bihi for masdar. There can be mafulun bihi for ism fa'il. There can be mafulun bihi for ism maful. Now I have a beautiful example of ism fa'il having a mafulun bihi. Very beautiful example. I would request you to memorize this verse. I found this to be the easiest verse to memorize, even though it is long. You know why it is easy? Because you understand what you are saying. Once you understand what you are saying, then you can memorize the Quran with ease. So here is another advantage of our studying the Arabic language, that when you will try to memorize, the memorization of the Quran will become very easy for you. Extremely easy for you, the memorization of the Quran. Why? Because you understand what you are memorizing. And makes it interesting, not boring. Brothers and sisters, this is the one verse in the Quran in which 10 ism fa'il are used, both muzakkar and muannas. So this is a very unique verse. Okay, it starts with inna. I think most of you may know it. Inna. Okay, so inna al-muslimina. What did he say? What did I say? Innal muslimina wal muslimati. But then, brother, you continue. Wal mu'minina wal mu'minati wal kanitina wal kanitati wasadiqina wasadiqati wasabirina wasabirati wal khashiina wal khashiati wal mutasaddiqina wal mutasaddiqati wasaimina wasaimati, and then وَالْحَافِظِينَ فُرُوجَهُمْ. Brother, what is this? Okay. وَالْحَافِظِينَ فُرُوجَهُمْ. Brother, what is this furuja? But I don't see the verb. This is mafulun bihi for ism fa'il. Mafulun bihi for ism fa'il. Are you with me? The next, وَذَاكِرِينَ اللَّهَ. Again the same thing. وَذَاكِرِينَ اللَّهَ. Brother, why Allah? I don't see any verb there. So this is mafulun bihi lismi fa'il. What is it? For the ism fa'il. This is a beautiful, beautiful verse, brothers and sisters. Try to study at home and try to memorize it. Are you with me? Try. It's very easy to memorize. Listen. You know, sometimes we find difficult to memorize Quran. I find that no longer it is difficult. Once I understand, it makes very easy and it's fun to memorize. Because then you can say those verses in your salah. You can say it all the time, brothers and sisters. Instead of saying just few short surahs in your salah, repeating it thousands and thousands of times, we change it. We say different verses in our salah. So, brother, can you see? No, you can easily understand that. These are all ism fa'il. How they are made, you can easily say which verb they are representing. And at the same time, we have to make it jama. Al-Muslimu will become Al-Muslimuna. Make it muannas. Al-Muslimatu. Now bring it in. So you will say, Innal Muslimina. Jama Muzakkar Salim. Now it is mansub. And then, Wal Muslimati. Why ti? Mansub. Why do you give a kasra? Jama. See, no, you know all these rules and regulations. So then, brother, if you think the sequence in your mind, it's all memorized. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Let's do it one more time. All of us, look at this and try to say it. Innal Muslimina wal Muslimati wal Mu'minina wal Mu'minati wal Qanitina wal Qanitati wal Sadiqina wal Sadiqati wal Sabirina wal Sabirati wal Khashi'ina wal Khashi'ati ومتصدقين والمتصدقات والصائمين والصائمات والحافظين فروجهم. Immediately this strikes. Hey, what is this furuja? Why it is mansub? The answer is, it's mafulun bihi. So where is the verb? No, it is not the verb. It is the ism fa'il which made it mafulun bihi, got a mafulun bihi. So, وَحَافِظِينَ فُرُوجَهُمْ and then وَالْحَافِظَاتِ وَذَاكِرِينَ اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا. Mafulun mutlaq. What is the actual? وَذَاكِرِينَ اللَّهَ ذِكْرًا كَثِيرًا. See the beauty, brother. Can you translate this? No. You got to understand it directly. وَذَاكِرَاتِ. Okay, brother. Now I ask you one question. Inna. What is inna? Harfu tawqid and nasbin. Where is ismu inna? Muslimin. Is it mansub? Yes. Alamatu nasbihi al-ya'u. Li'annahu jama mudhakkar salih. Wal muslimati. What is muslimati? Also mansub, but mawtufun ala muslimina. And then if you say, well, mu'minina, that is mawtufun ala muslimina. So everything is mawtufun ala muslimina. Got the idea? Brothers and sisters, where is the khabar inna? Now comes the khabar inna. See, khabar inna came after half a kilometer. It is away from the ismu inna. So, the khabar is, brothers and sisters, Addallahu lahum. What is Allah prepared for them? Maghfiratan wa ajran aziman. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Adda. What kind of a verb is this? Form 4. What is the meaning of it? To prepare. Okay? For everybody who's mentioned. See, this is a unique verse because in this work, both Muzakkar and Muannas are mentioned side by side. And then Allah says, truly the one who's Muslim and Muslima and Mu'min and Mu'mina, for them Allah has prepared. What has Allah prepared? A'addallahu lahum, for them. What has Allah prepared for them? Maghfirah. And more than that, ajran. So what is ajran? Ma'tufun ala maghfirah. Wow, okay. Got the idea? Ajran azim. Okay. So see, now you are understanding directly, brother. Now when you will read this, and inshallah you will memorize it, because this is very easy to memorize. Each and every word you understand. A'adda you understand. Okay. Ajran you understand. Aziman not you understand. So the point, is to understand that there is a maf'ulun bihi, and it is because of ism fa'il. Got the idea? Similarly, there will be a maf'ulun bihi for ism maf'ul. Inshallah, I'll bring the example to you. And then there is a maf'ulun bihi for masdar. Got the idea? Now we will be watching in our future studies. It will come, and you will notice it. Because it is the habit of Dr. Sahib that once he brings in a concept, then he repeats it. Further down the lesson, it will come to us, inshallah. Got the idea, one sister? So watch for maf'ulun bihi for masdar. Now it is easy to identify it because it will be damir nasb munfasila. It will be munfasila, which means it will be in the form of iyahu, iyana, iyaya, like that. So it will be easy, inshallah.